Welcome, everyone, to the Four Post Massacre Podcast. I'm your coach, your host. You can simply call me Zach. With me tonight is my ever so colorful co-host. What is your name?
Do.
It is sad times, yes. It is
sad.
It is sad Barapadu times.
Barapadu for the last time is now Saturday night's main event. It's your boy, Braun Smokeman.
Braun. Oh, you were right. That was pretty bad.
No. This is no.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Braun Smokeman.
Or Snowman, because Christmas.
But joining us tonight is a man that is going to be talking about Braun Strowman and like 29 other people like Braun Strowman. It's none other than Charles Schultz joining us yet again.
Good to be here, and Adam, you should have come up with a better name.
You try doing it.
Well,
good.
Well, Charles, you'll be happy to know that with this being your final appearance for the 2025 season, you now close official guest appearances with 6 total appearances on the show, which means you tied with third place with Sean, and you're just behind Hit and Josh. So that's pretty good ranking.
And yet somehow the British can still win.
We have a new challenger.
But your overall appearances, this is your 13th official appearance on the show, which means you are now put ahead of CJ Velvet for total guest appearances on the show.
Wonderful.
I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, 13 overall appearances, almost half in 1 year.
Yeah. Really came through on the
Charles
podcast this year.
Is going after the crown for next year.
He's going to have to start getting those appearances up. I can't spoil that now because that episode has not come out. Well, I guess it will be out when this episode is out, so whatever. We'll talk about it at the end of the show. But we got some shit to get through. Royal Rumble 2017 in our retro review, and then final segment. We've decided to, at least for this week, put away the games. We're not going to do a special game this week. Something big did happen, so we are going to be discussing.
We decided that, even though we said back at SummerSlam, we're not doing the Fed shit.
I feel like we had to talk about this at the very least.
We will be reviewing Saturday night's main event. Last time is now, but mostly it will be us talking about John Cena's match, the retirement tour, everything that has happened this year, what we would have done differently, was it done right, and fuck you, Triple H, is it deserved?
Spoiler, a lot of the answers to these questions are probably going to be yes.
Who knows?
But until then, that's...
More than likely, the 4 of us will be discussing that. I know producer Josh usually leaves when the games happen nowadays, but I feel like he's got some stuff to say if you listened to the award show.
But that's then. This is now. Our time is now.
Time is now. Whoa, look at that. Do.
So let's get the show on the road. Let's start with the retro review. Royal Rumble 2017.
I got talking
in the Alamo Dome.
So Hickenbottom.
So if I'm not mistaken, this was their return to the Alamo, because they've been here before.
This was their return to the Alamo Dome, but also mostly the return of the Rumble going into stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
Because they realized,
more money.
We can take the big 4 and make more money.
However, that damn ramp.
Listen, this isn't the worst one. I think it's
pretty bad, bro.
Is it 2019 maybe is the one where they had to actually get the old school carts for the big dudes because the ramp was that long?
And also, this is within the same year, 2 months later, or was 3 months later was WrestleMania 33, and we all know how long that rant was. They didn't listen.
that-
They didn't learn from their first mistake with the Rumble. They made it even
Yeah.
longer.
I think long ramps for Mania, that's fine. Because it's Mania. The Rumble, it's different because, like, by the time the motherfucker hits the ring, the countdown happens again.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad they say when we get to the Rumble match itself.
But yeah, I got talked into this one because initially I wanted to do the Nexus.
I'm not sure. I wish I could have to this Rumble.
He's decided to save the Nexus for a special. What is it? Like
We're doing the Summer of the Nexus.
Summer of the Nexus. So that'll be coming in the summer, unfortunately. But for now, we do have at least a very solid Cena pay-per-view match to at least close out Cena's chapter for TANAHASHI Month.
One of the best.
But
on top of that, we have other stuff. But before we get to that, Sahaya.
We know what wrestling was doing in January of 2017, but what about the rest of the world? So, Culture Corner. Adam.
Yeah, it's January
2017.
And we're not there. We're not there just yet. I think we still got another year, maybe 2 years before January can be looked upon as, something profitable. We're not there just yet. So instead, how do you like what I'm going to call January 2017? Dead franchises are still trying to survive.
Oh?
Because we got a few. How about Triple X, the return of Xander Cage? They tried to do it again in 2017.
There was another Triple X.
There's a third one
in 2017.
No, the only one I recognize more is the one with that Vin Diesel. The first one, that was it.
Yep, they tried to do a third one after they failed with the second one in 2005. Hey, like I said, let's keep it going. How about, which one is this? Is this the 5th installment in the Underworld franchise? Underworld Blood Wars.
I can't imagine.
The 5th and final movie of the franchise.
I can't even imagine to pretend to care.
Yeah. And speaking of, how about the 6th installment and the final in the original Resident Evil film saga? Everyone loves Alice.
Can we move on now?
Let's
talk for a Resident Evil fan here. Can we move on?
Paul W.S. Anderson sucks. The first one is decent.
I know issues with the first one.
But then again, then they tried doing the other one that came out after this that wasn't attached, and that wasn't good either.
No, again, let's move on, please.
We've also got A Dog's Purpose.
Nope. What?
So this movie
I got
is
nothing.
Controversial.
How?
This is a movie about so the movie was based on a dog, a book based on a dog.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole thing is that it's a dog that keeps getting reborn in different time periods to help people who need help. It's one of those type of movies. Well, it's controversial because they might have kind of done some stuff with the dogs on the set, and it wasn't okay. What I'm trying to say is they submerged a dog in water.
Yeah, you didn't have to go any further than that.
Fucking awful.
And they were for the scene, and PETA got called on them. It was pretty bad. Like I said, January, we're doing great. How about Monster Trucks? You guys know what Monster Trucks is? As a movie about a monster truck, but there's an actual monster living in the truck.
No.
Move on.
Again, the Bye Bye Man?
All right, we need to like put a put a cap on this shit, bro.
How about the resurrection of Gavin Stone?
No,
You might know that one. That's a WWE kind of produced movie, and Shawn Michaels was in it, and it's about Jesus.
I bet it is.
Oh, and
You know
also
what? I've seen that
Split.
movie.
And also Split came out. Some movie called Split. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the split
I guess
personalities.
we had to have one like
Yeah.
noteworthy movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Again, awful.
Yeah, we don't luck out when we do shows in January. That's for fucking sure.
In March, February, January, you're not. You hit me up in July or August or June or May, and I'm bangers.
This is what happens when you change the dates of the fucking show and don't even warn a brother.
Josh,
That's me.
Because I does have the other
Yeah,
time.
we're in January 2017
we are.
instead of being in 2010, which would have been better.
Wait, did nobody tell you we changed the fucking show?
We said this place.
It was a last minute thing that I was told. So instead,
even
what we
better.
have is the new edition story.
Oh, this is TV.
Yes, and the re-return of the Celebrity Apprentice. That's all you get.
Gross.
Yeah, we ain't get none. We could have had 2010, which probably would have had something good, but of course we don't.
But we also would have had to watch the Nexus.
Do you know how badly I am tempted to change my retro for my show?
No, we gotta keep it.
SummerSlam?
We're doing the saga.
I will mess
There's
with
gotta
that.
be.
Anywho,
There's got to be some good video games in January, right?
you better hope, cause
You better.
so
hope.
far it's looking kind of tough right now.
Yeah, this is about to be a disaster.
Okay, so I have everything of January in front of me. I'm just gonna get through it as reasonably as quick as possible. You have Milkmaid of the Milky Way,
Okay.
What?
the Hatsune Miku rhythm game,
Alright.
Danganronpa V3.
I don't know what that is.
Oof.
You have Faked / Extella.
Mm-hmm.
You have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Mega Battle,
Awesome.
Dragon Quest VIII,
Nope.
Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8.
I'm
Oh,
sure.
yes.
I'm fucking sure
I
it
freaking have
was.
that right now.
By the way, fuck Kingdom Hearts. You have a timeline even more fucked up than The Legend of Zelda.
It makes sense to some people.
It makes sense when you're, I don't know, when you have 5 billion stages where it doesn't make sense.
But who gives a shit about the story? I could play with Woody.
Anywho, Tales of Berseria, Yakuza 0,
Yes.
Double Dragon number 4, and the biggest release of note, Resident Evil 7. The turnaround of the series.
The series comes back around after the abysmal 5 and 6.
But
Everybody loves Shiva.
People still enjoy 6 because 6 still sell well.
Everybody loves Shiva.
Well, it's safe to say the video.
Well, you could say that 6 led to 7. Yeah, 6, 7.
Anywho, it seems clear to me video games was the best of January.
Talking after that.
Look, TV could probably be January for me. I mean, abysmal. I had Split.
Hey, video games.
Good. It's a good movie, but like, all right, but Sahaya.
What about the music?
Please be better than video games, please.
Well, we got some stuff on here, so
It's the beginning of the month, and this is where this is always tough because how do I judge?
Think 2017. You remember 2017? You were literally there 8 years ago. Like, put yourself in young 20-year-old Adam's shoes.
What date?
Yeah.
What date are we on?
We are January 21st, 2017.
It's like a really popular movie.
Oh God, it's a possibility Ed Sheeran might be a thing on here.
It's very well a possibility.
I have two people in my head. I feel like one of them is a safe bet. One of them is like, oh, maybe I'll just big brain it. Do I go with the safe bet? Do I go?
I'll wait for Adam before I say anything.
I'm gonna go for
I'm
the
not
big
sure.
brain one. I'm gonna go big brain here. I was gonna go T Swift, but I think there was a James Bond movie the year before, so I'm gonna go with Adele.
Okay.
Josh, right? Maybe.
Josh, you still
Shot in the Dark. Shot in the Dark. Ariana Grande.
All right.
You know, I'm going with the ones that said that one name, Ed, or whatever the hell name is. I can't even say it right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm in love with the shape of you.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm going with
Still
that.
like Imagine.
Oh, he's going with Ed Sheeran. Okay. So Ed Sheeran, Ariana Grande, and what would you say?
Adele. I'm going with Adele.
All right. So this is the top 10 for the top 100 for January 21st, 2017. At number 10, we got Bad Things by Machine Gun Kelly and Camila Cabello. I guess. At number 9, we got Fake Love
Machine Gun Kelly
by Drake.
Ew.
That's what I said.
Of course Drake is here.
At number 8, we got Let Me Love You by DJ Snake and Justin Bieber.
Oh, that's it.
At number 7, it's Don't Wanna Know by Maroon 5 and Kendrick Lamar. That song's awful. Number 6, you got Side to Side by Ariana Grande and Nicki Minaj.
All right.
All right, cool. I'll take one.
At number 5, we got 24 Karat Magic in the Air by Bruno Mars.
That's a good. Should have thought about that.
At number 4, I'm a Motherfucking Star Boy by The Weeknd and Daft
The
Punk.
Weeknd. That song is about his addiction to cigarettes.
Yes.
Not, the most badass drug a rock star could have.
At number 3, we got Closer by the Chainsmokers and Halsey.
Oh, that song sucks. I hate the
Damn.
Chainsmokers.
At number 2,
Halsey, though, Jersey represent.
At number 2, we got Black Beatles by Ray Shrimmered and Gucci
Oh
Mane.
my god. That song is still going.
I forgot Gucci Mane was even on this song. What the? All right.
He's in jail.
Is he?
Is he not? Is he free finally?
I didn't know he was in jail.
Well, he was in jail with the ice cream cone on his face.
Yeah.
And
that was like a big meme for a minute,
And at number 1, we got Bad and Bougie by Migos and Lil Uzi Vert. This is Migos.
Oh, I forgot the Migos were
pop off song. This was everywhere.
This is the beginning of Migos.
Yeah.
All right.
This is before. I'm pretty sure this is before Stir Fry.
Yeah, no.
Which I know went crazy.
Before. This is their big pop. Like, this is like what made them like big pop hits.
Let me see if I remember correctly. It's Takeoff, Offset, and somebody else.
Was Sheeran even on? He has to be here somewhere.
Did any of us get anywhere?
I got number 7.
Oh, Ariana was what, 7 or 8 or something?
Yeah. Ariana was 6.
Cool.
Who did you say? It was
I said Adele. And he said Sheeran.
Adele is
not even there.
I don't see her. That's crazy.
Nope.
Damn. Is Ed Sheeran even there?
Ed Sheeran. Oh wait, no, Adele is here at number 38 with Water Under the Bridge. Not even the song you thought it was.
When did Skyfall come
I don't see Ed Sheeran on here. Hold on.
All right, well,
So I'm the only one who actually got a rank.
I'm gonna let you know right now, Zahaya, I was very, 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 very off because Skyfall came out in 2012.
Fucking.
Good job. I was gonna say.
Good
I
Lord,
didn't say it.
You weren't even close.
I didn't say it.
Nope.
I didn't
Nope.
say anything because I'm like, Adam, you messed it up big time. I'm just gonna let him figure it out.
All
wasn't
right.
wasn't
well,
even.
I'm just gonna let Adam
All
figure
right.
that out.
Again,
So,
I have never seen a Bond movie.
well,
I seen all of it.
Okay,
that was the culture corner.
I
but-
saw the one with Skyfall, and I listened to that song on a
I
daily
like the
basis.
song. It's a good song.
Listen,
Never
I've
watched
seen all the movies.
the movies.
No,
It's one franchise I've never
I
seen.
can't
a single
imagine
thing
why it
from.
wouldn't be on the charts on 2017.
I was gonna say
Hey.
2017. That's a
It made a
2012. Maybe.
comeback.
All right.
Anywho,
That
don't y'all got
was-
some wrestling culture to discuss?
As wrestling culture, we're going back to wrestling. That was the culture corner. Now we're going back to wrestling culture over for January 2017. So,
Zahaya!
Adam.
There's no chance in hell you picked it. So I think I'm in good graces because, wow, there's a lot of options, so I think we're fine. But do you have time for Beyond Wrestling?
I do, but Adam,
I knew there was no chance.
do you have time for some what culture pro wrestling?
Oh,
Oh my god!
that-
Ew!
was that an option? I completely just bypassed it.
WCPW.
Oh my God,
Loaded,
loaded.
number
Oh,
21
wow.
on
Oh,
no.
God.
January
Oh,
30th,
God, help me.
2017.
Yeah.
All right.
Damn,
So
now
is
I'm
this,
conflicted because I watched
Hold
that
on,
episode.
so-
Damn.
is this before they all said we're not going to be characters, or is this now we're just a super indie? That's what we're going to find out.
I don't think we're there
I don't
yet.
remember.
There are some names on here, but we're not like. I don't think we've got Kurt Angle and Del Rio and Cody yet.
Did you have like you
Ray.
could have not? You could have said Rey Mysterio
Yeah,
first.
you're right, but I didn't. So
But we
on
should
the
get Joe Hendry though.
on the show opener, BT Gunn beat Gabriel
Ooh.
Kidd in 8 minutes
Oh.
27 seconds.
Yeah.
Dude,
Damn it,
baby
I remember
Gabe.
that show very well. Unfortunately,
Dude,
damn it.
I still will
Gabriel
say-
and Gabe are like two different
they're
wrestlers.
different people.
It's like two
But
They
again,
are. They
I
are.
remember watching WCPW and having no opinion of this dude. I was like, why are we pushing this guy? He's got nothing. And wow, what a fucking turnaround.
He decided to be
You regret saying that, Adam.
go the way of the
Absolutely.
become a white guy, become the whitest gaijin you've ever met.
I love it.
And he ended up he's ended up dating Willow, which I'm sure some people aren't too happy about.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The
Huh?
fuck? Wait, what? Is that
Willow
real?
a thing?
Is
No.
that a thing?
No.
Willow a thing?
Willow's like married to another man.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Willow's
I thought that was
married?
a thing.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait.
Nah,
I did not know that was a thing.
We're going.
Anyway,
we're pulling a VPOC here for no
second
reason.
match of the night. B. Priestley beat Little Miss Roxy in 6 minutes and 23 seconds.
She worked a lot for was it ICW and like NG.
Yeah.
She wasn't great. B is fine. I'm still surprised she hasn't turned up anywhere yet.
Get into a fight in AEW?
TNA, MLW, something.
No, didn't
Nope,
she get into a fight in AEW with somebody?
With Sadie Gibbs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably why.
Definitely. And again, it's AE's not even there.
Yeah.
And another singles match. Joe Coffey. Y'all know that
Oh,
guy. Y'all know that
Sean's
guy.
favorite.
Gallus beat.
Sean Walsh, guys, loves Gallus. You should all let him know that.
He beat Moose in 12 minutes 18 seconds.
Wow, that match sounds fucking terrible.
Adam, I can confirm this because I did watch that episode. Funny enough, yeah, it was bad. I can confirm your favorite.
In a tag match that was which had a special referee by who was refereed by Drake, the wrestler, not the artist.
Yeah, he was a dude.
That was
Prospect of Alex Gracie and Lucas Archer beat Primate and Rampage by countout.
Again, the early DP, not DP, What Culture Pro Wrestling roster was rough.
And then right after that, Martin Kirby beat Drake in 8 seconds.
Martin was being pushed.
Really pushed. She had the Slipper elbow.
Yep, and being cheered, and it got Matt Hardy involved to deal with him once. I remember that.
In a 3-way for the Ring of Honor World Championship, Adam Cole defended his title against El Ligero and Jay Lethal in 13 minutes and 11 seconds.
If you would have took out that name before Jay Lethal, damn. I'm cool. Jay Lethal 1. I prefer that.
And in the main event, in a match that'll probably be happening in like a matter of a few months for the WCPW World Championship, Drew Galloway and Joe Hendry went to a double pinfall in 14:34.
Well, of course, that's WrestleMania.
That's
right
the
there.
main event of the show.
And I think that was the first time I got to watch Joe Hendry.
Oh man, WCPW! What a time! What a time that was.
That company had people, Drew McIntyre, Del Rio, freaking damn near everyone you name of showed up there. Just to once.
We need to cover one of them.
And then
it was crazy.
And then
crazy.
And then they have the audacity to be like, "Damn, we don't have any money."
Yeah, World Card Pro Wrestlers is the only place you ever probably get to see Cody Rhodes versus Kurt Angle.
It's like, no fucking shit. You don't got any more money, bro.
Please how that company has significance at Kurt and freaking Drew, Kurt versus Cody 1-on-1.
You need to watch one of those shows for a review.
Depends if we can find them.
They're probably fine. You can find anything on the internet. Well, Zaya and Charles, we got time for Beyond Wrestling Paying Paul. I don't know what the name. I don't get it.
My brain, it lost me already.
Opening contest. Shortman Complex himself defeats Jay Freddy. I swear this is like the third week in a row that I've mentioned a show from a different time period that has Jonathan Gresham on.
Oh, that's who you're referring to. Okay.
Yeah. Shortman Complex is always Gresham. He's got these nicknames that, unless you're like here for it, is like you're never gonna fucking pick up on it.
Not for everyone, and most of them are easy.
Continue.
T-Pax. Veda Scott defeats Karen Q or Wendy Chu.
Oh.
Hanson. Which one is he? Eric or Ivar? Which one is he?
I think that's Ivar.
Ivar defeats Rex Lawless. Team Pog.
I remember Team Pog.
Lufisto and Jordan Grace.
Yes.
Defeat Alexis, who is Alicia Edwards, and Taylor Hendricks.
What a name.
In an anything goes match, this was the big independent wrestling feud at the time. David Starr defeats Joey Janela.
You damn right it was. All over the fucking indies,
yeah, because at one time, someone in this match, not Joey, was respectable and, well, at least we thought he was. Oh, I'm going to put indie wrestling on my back. I'm going to make it important. As well as doing really, really fucked up shit to women.
I'm also going to hit women.
So, yeah, wonderful. God, fuck you, David Starr. John Silver. You know, Johnny Hunky.
I'm aware.
Defeats Chris Dickinson.
Oh, also a name that people look very fondly of.
The Pretty Boy Killers of Keith Lee and Shane Taylor.
That's what their name was. I was like,
I forgot that was their name.
They didn't have that when they were in Ring of Honor. They just Keith Lee and Shane Taylor.
They defeated the Hit Squad of Dan Moff and Monster Mac. Dan Moff also, great representation. Speaking of more great representation, Matthew Riddle. Not Matt Riddle. He ain't Matt Riddle yet. Defeats Brian Cage. And then in the main event, the Wolves, Davey and Eddie, defeat EYFBO, or Santana and Ortiz.
That was the most perfect timing response ever.
That's probably a really good match.
Yeah, probably.
Well, Charles, you're on the island. You got What Culture, you have Beyond, and you have The Rumble.
Rumble. I just, no.
I will also, unsurprisingly, go with the Rumble on this one.
The sad part is that this Beyond show is probably pretty fucking solid. It's just there's too much.
You can't get past Starr and Dickinson and
Riddle.
Lufisto had that.
Lufisto, we didn't even mention. Like, it's just in every match, even in the main event, you got Davey, but I guess no.
Davey disappeared out of the wrestling business.
Yeah, well, Davey also was a piece of shit.
True.
To his wife.
All right, well, looks like Royal Rumble is the way to go, and we're going to talk about why that's the way to go right now. All right, hold up. I got to pause real quick.
What?
All right, Royal Rumble 2017.
Where were you?
At my house.
Oh.
Same.
You were saying that you thought it was weird covering a show that you probably tweeted about.
Yes, it is very, very weird.
Were you able to find those tweets?
Absolutely not. What's weird is,
there goes that fun.
At this point, I absolutely didn't know D-Wall, and I knew, who else did I know? I knew V-Pac, and I knew Eddie, and I knew Malik. I probably knew Charles and Hit, but they still might have been like.
Wait, you're talking about 2017?
Yeah. I don't know if
I never met your ass at all until 2018.
2018, but I knew of you guys because you guys posted like comments like all the time, especially Hit. Hit was commenting.
I'll say Hit does a lot more than me. Hit did a lot more than me. Let's be fair.
But weirdly enough, I didn't watch it with anybody. I just watched it by myself.
Same.
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
How would I do? As long as I do one thing, though, I did miss the WWE Network.
I want you to know I watched it. I definitely.
It was a lot simpler.
Missed the network, bro.
It was a lot simpler back then compared to it now.
I probably watched it with people, not like Sean or that, like outside of Discord. But I couldn't remember a fucking single thing about this show when we watched it, except for AJ and Cena, because I've seen the match.
I remember everything from the show.
But every time a new match happened, I was like, nope, can't remember this, don't remember this, don't remember this. I remembered 2 things about the Rumble, and one of them involved a dude with an umbrella. And the other one was also a cancelable person. It's like, well, I remember the canceled people.
Well,
I did enjoy one spot in the Rumble, but we'll get to that. We're talking about it.
But Royal Rumble 2017 from the Alamo Dome, Hickenbottom, Luvacanu, 52,000 in attendance. Commentators for the evening: Austin Aries, Byron Saxon, Corey Graves, David Otunga, JBL, Mauro Ranallo, Michael Cole, Jerry Lawler, and Tom Phillips.
I can't believe it.
I remember a pre-show.
Everyone is here. Oh, but yeah, go ahead, Charles. What about the pre-show? We didn't watch it.
Hell yeah. Because I know it, because I mentioned multiple times on the show. It had Nia Jax versus Sasha Banks. And I remember
Pre-show.
correctly, yep, they show had 2 matches.
And I think it was a tag title match because they mentioned it in the Rumble.
Yeah, Gallows and Anderson versus Sheamus and Cesaro. Those were the only
The
2 matches on the pre-show.
The pre-show had 3 matches.
What the hell was the
well,
3rd match? I don't remember they mentioned anything about the 3rd match.
A 6-woman
forgettable.
tag match between Naomi, Nikki Bella, and Becky Lynch defeating Bliss, Mickie James, and Natalya.
the SmackDown Women's Division.
At least it had a hot potato title. Oh wait,
SmackDown was really good.
yeah.
But yeah, it's your standard Royal Rumble opening, except it's Texified because we're Alamo.
That's for the first time since 2007 for a Rumble. When I still
Yep.
had consider how
So-
that Rumble ended was awesome.
You know how the Rumble starts. 30 men, 1 man winning, over the top battle winner gets the main event at WrestleMania. Except no, they don't. You get a championship now at Mania, and
Yeah.
we decide now.
Well, it depends on who wins. Depends on who wins the Rumble.
Exactly. Like if we're doing Roman and Taker at Mania, you can bet your ass you're not fucking main eventing then.
Oh, you're not even semi-main. You're in the middle of the show.
Well, considering what the world title match for 2017 ended up being, unfortunately, it didn't deserve it.
Our opener of the evening, it's Charlotte Flair defending which one of these women's titles is it? The Raw Women's title against Bayley with the Bayley Buddies. It's a whole different, like you said, we mentioned Gabe and Gabriel. Like going back and watching main roster Hugger Bayley to where we have what we have now in Bayley, it's a whole different person. Like this is a whole different person from NXT Hugger Bayley.
Different wrestler, different wrestling style completely.
And she didn't have
Macho
that.
Man.
She didn't have the fucking rose plant.
Oh fucking
God,
dang!
she didn't have
Lord,
the
rose. Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's the only bad thing about Kurt Bayley.
And also, yeah, the Raw Women's title. You mean a hot potato title? Because that's literally what the last thing
you're
absolutely
right. Charlotte's probably on her 7th reign as Raw Women's Champion at this point.
I forgot.
To bring it back.
No!
I'm tired of long title runs, man. I'm over it.
We don't, but they only hold the belt for 2 weeks at most during this time period.
Look,
sure it was 2 weeks? It feels like it was more than a week or a day.
This is the problem with Defend, and it's always been. It's either they go too far on one end or the other. It's either everybody gets 300,000 title day reign, or we got hot potato the shit and the belt isn't going to matter. What happened to just a really solid 4-month good title run?
By the way,
SmackDown got it right during this.
Exactly, because SmackDown understood the fucking process. That's why SmackDown was great in
by the way, Charlotte is on her 4th reign with the Raw Women's title.
Oh, fuck no shit. But yeah, this is just a very solid Raw Women's title match. Bayley and Charlotte work very well together. I think Bayley makes a good, very good babyface to take on a very arrogant Charlotte. Charlotte almost broke her knees off of a fucking moonsault yet again. It's just
Bayley does do the macho elbow, busts the fuck up with her mouth on Charlotte.
Fuck Charlotte's shit up. She was also doing shit it's she did a wrecking ball Rana at one point.
Yeah.
Which is, again, something you just don't see from her at all at this point in her career. But Charlotte hits a boot, can't get the 3 count. Bayley does hit the Bayley to belly, can't get a 3. Like Adam said, she gets a fucking elbow drop to Charlotte's mush and fucks her shit up. Charlotte does the devil's kiss at one point, and nobody reacted crazy. I wonder why.
Yeah, it was very weird to watch that.
Well, because she was doing a tribute to Madison Rayne.
Obviously. But the finish of the match saw that...
I like the finish.
Both women are on the apron. Charlotte trips up Bayley, then goes behind, hits her with the natural selection on the apron. Rolls
her.
rolls her back in the ring, and wins. As it should. You hit your
I
shit
was like, wow.
on the apron.
Nowadays, that would be a fucking 2 count, and the match would still have 5 more minutes. I miss a good day where, like, oh, that's a real super finisher on the hardest part of the apron. That should be the finish. Oh, wow, cool. It was the finish.
The only complaint I could have on here is that if you want to say it was a bit deflating, but it should be. The heel won. It just deflate the fuck out of the crowd.
Charlotte is not insufferable yet.
Not
Yeah, and also it's kind of funny. They didn't do the title change at the next Raw event, so they did on a random ass free TV episode of Raw.
They were doing that
in February.
They were
too.
doing that. Well, because it's like, again, you're paying for the network $10 a month. We're not like fucking building
Now we have
up
to
towards,
we
like,
have to make
pay-per-views
sure our
anymore.
TV providers are happy.
Watch the TV.
It pretty much became WCW, where it was like the pay-per-views don't matter, TV matters. That's where all the big title changes happen.
Unless it's the road to WrestleMania. That's about it.
Which,
That's one
of course, this is a start. I thought a really solid opener. I mean, it's Charlotte, it's Bayley. I don't think you're gonna go wrong.
No, not at all.
Nope.
I don't have any remembrance of the match, but I enjoyed it for what it was. We get our first shakeup of the evening. It's now Michael and Byron and Corey. Great. And it's time for a match that I remember happening, but then I remembered the other 2 matches that weren't exactly this one, because I don't remember this fucking shark cage. But then I remembered we're trying to sell an action play set.
Oh, he wouldn't stop fucking mentioning that.
Because that you have to understand, there was a method to this. If you're in the figure community, you would understand that there is a method to how WWE does things. Because when do you remember Braun Strowman had like a red car? And I think it got destroyed by Brock or some shit.
I thought that was Seth.
Was it Seth? Seth had a red car or some shit and he got destroyed?
Yeah, it was Seth.
That segment happened because they were selling a destroyable car playset coming with a Brock Lesnar action.
They almost got screwed over that.
It's not
the fact that it was there to sell toys. Obviously, I got that. But every time we had a question about how fucking stupid this stipulation was, it always went back to, oh, well, they gotta fucking sell the toy. Motherfucker, I understand that. I'm trying to ask from a logistical standpoint. Why the fuck?
No, well, here's the thing. I don't have an answer for you because there is none.
Then shut up. I don't want to hear about your toys anymore. You're a grown man.
No, because again, my whole
you're
point...
grown man.
Yeah, but my point stands because for a good majority of this match, you forget there's even a fucking shark cage.
So the whole point of the story is that last month, Roadblock, Roman and Kevin had a match. Jericho came in, got involved, got Kevin Owens disqualified, and Kevin retained his title. So now, fast forward to the Rumble, Jericho's now put in the shark cage, so he can't interfere, and now it's no disqualification. So Roman and Kevin can do whatever the fuck they want to
Jericho
each other.
put in the shark cage by an extremely skinny McFoley.
Yeah, oh man.
Also, Jericho was the United States champion.
Yeah.
And
Roman was your champion, which was weird.
Jericho hold on. Well, Jericho and Kevin come out, and then
oh, it's the return of the big dog.
And the crowd fucking hate him.
Good.
It was like, yeah. Now it's funny how every time Roman shows up now, he gets cheered out of the building. Now we just looking back going, yeah.
It's a different time. And,
different era.
They're like, hey, Jericho, gotta get in the cage. Jericho's like, I want to get in the cage. And they're like, yeah, get in the cage. And I want to get in the cage. And then they just start to beat up Roman. And then Roman puts Jericho in the cage.
And then we have...
And then Jericho pretty much disappears for like 15 minutes of this match.
It's not until they bring out the brass knucks where he gets involved.
Which I don't think is a big enough fucking thing here. Because it's already a no DQ match. They can already destroy each other with more destructible weapons. And it's like, oh, but here's the brass knucks. Was that even a thing in the storyline?
Doesn't even... It makes no sense because it's no disqualification. So, like, why would Jericho even want to... Like, it gets resolved because Roman puts him in the cage. But why would Jericho even put it in his thought that he would put himself in the cage? It's no disqualification. What are you gonna fucking do? Disqualify him? It's there's no reason. He has no motivation to get inside the cage. And then the match starts. Kevin Owens and Roman, and it's a fucking really good plunder match. Like, Owens does that stupid chair spot.
He loves the chair tower.
I forgot about that spot until we were watching. It's like,
God, he loves the chair
how
tower.
is KO not effed up by it badly after that?
There are
ridiculous.
Multiple table spots in this match. I was like, for fun, damn, bro, so many fucking tables.
Hey, Kevin does a frog splash.
He does a frog splash through a table at one point.
I think they destroy the announce table.
Oh, a KO. That was near the ending sequence.
That's just another table that gets broken.
And then, like I said, Jericho brings out the brass knucks. He tries to get it to Kevin. Roman gets it. And then fucking...
After KO hit the Superman punch on Roman.
Yeah.
With the brass knucks.
Somehow that doesn't get the 3. He hits him with the whole Superman punch with the brass knuckles, and Roman.
This was Super Roman.
Out
Super
of
Roman.
Fuck that, dude. And Cena at least had the courtesy of knowing if you get hit with brass knuckles, that's it. You don't get up.
Not
from
to
that.
Roman. Not to Roman.
Roman.
Roman can't lose.
It's like
Roman can't lose any other way.
That shit's like
except for what happens.
Breeze, bro. And then we kind of were like wondering, so how does Roman end up losing this match? And then that got answered fairly quickly because
I also
after
forgot.
Roman putting KO through the table with a damn blast ride. That's when it surprised.
Here comes Braun Strowman to make a surprise appearance, attacking Roman, chokeslamming him on the announce table. Does not fucking break.
The monitor wasn't moved, so I don't know if Roman's head hit the monitor, which probably would have been worse if that monitor didn't get moved.
Comes in, lays out Roman, puts him back in the ring.
Power Slams through the table.
Just throws his arm over him.
1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens retains the title.
But who gives a shit? Because we gotta get the big dog his heat back. Oh, woof, 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 woof.
Yeah, except even though Roman doesn't get his heat back on Braun until after the show, because Roman was more focused on somebody else. Just completely forget about Braun even attacked him and screwed him out of the title. And the only reason why Braun interferes because what happened on the Go Home Raw was because Goldberg and Roman double speared him. That was literally the only reason why.
So much of just this year, I don't remember.
The only thing I remember from one Raw is the surprise no one knew the Undertaker was going to be in the building, and he showed up in the room with Brock and Goldberg. That's it. No one knew about that. That was the most out-of-nowhere surprise moment.
After this match, Michael Cole lies to me and the entire universe because they say, all right, guys, it's the big 30th anniversary of the Rumble. We're going to show you the 30 to 15, the top 30 Royal Rumble moments. He says moments. He doesn't say facts. Michael Cole says moments. And then he says it again when they do 15 to 1. And then the video starts playing, and it's just the fucking numbers video.
Just the numbers. They have 2 by the numbers videos, which you're already pushing it because you've done this so much that you're clearly already running out of fucking things to say about the shit.
Dude, fucking, it's like 27 or 26 was 98% of the participants lose.
In the
because
Rumble.
only one fucking person could win. What kind of statistic is that? Oh, guess what? Everybody's a fucking loser. I did not like this numbers video package at all. Insulting to my intelligence.
They honestly didn't know what they were fucking doing here. They were just saying shit to say shit. No,
they just get up.
I do think that the other, like, the next one they do is better than this one, because this one was just a bunch of nonsense.
Bullshit. We cut backstage to the GMs and
got
their
a
assistants
segment on the
and
show.
the Tumbler.
And also how Savvy was questioning Mick on the Shark Cage was useful. Like,
I
blaming Mick
love it.
for... You can't blame Mick for Braun Strowman showing up.
They didn't even
How's
mention
that?
it.
Nope, they were just more focused on the Shark Cage.
So
But I, again, love Rumble Tumbler. They need to bring Rumble Tumbler back. Sammy comes out. He wants to pick his ball.
and he does.
He makes ball jokes. Brian literally breaks character. He has to cover his face because he wants to laugh. And he says, Sammy, grab your ball.
Dean Ambrose thing comes in.
Oh, God, this dude is not on Moxley.
No, he's absolutely not. Look at that hair. The IC title doing fucking WWE comedy. Oh my god.
And this
Hey,
coming
when,
off of
hey,
losing
boss, let me know when my
AJ.
number
We
comes
talk-
out. I'll,
Bro, we talk
I'm gonna go
about
take a
Bailey.
nap.
We talk about Bailey. It was like, how is this the same fucking guy?
So Sammy's like, hey, open my ball, and Dean opens the ball, and he tells him, you got number 8. And Sammy's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, let me turn it upside down.
8.
I'm like, oh, my
yeah, you get it though, Adam? Because if you turn
and then
it
he's like,
around,
I'm gonna go take a nap.
it's still an 8. He's like, hey, I'm gonna take him now. Can you wake me up for that? And fucking
When, like,
Shane
holy
and
shit.
Danielson are like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. Fucking do it. It's like cool.
Danielson was trying so hard not to laugh for this whole segment. I appreciated a segment. I'll tell you that. I liked it. It was fun.
He was trying to get out of his contract. He's like,
It's time for another shakeup in the commentators. It's now Corey and Morrow at AA. Austin Aries.
Austin Aries is here.
Because holy shit, we have a cruiserweight title match, and oh my god, it's got a video package.
Yeah, we still just like recently started the cruiserweight division, so we're still at least trying to care about this cruiserweight division. Rich Swann is the champion. Devil comes out, is like, no,
No, it's not.
the king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, because he's recently returned with this new evil side.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's essentially what Pac is now.
This is essentially what his gimmick will be for the rest of his career going forward.
And Rich's whole thing is, I've been here since the beginning of 205, and I'm the current champion. Pac's all like, oh, we grew up together and we trained
We were
in
in
the
Japan.
gym.
We're not going to say what company, but they were in Japan together. Look at this photo. They've been in Japan.
And while you've been the same person, I've grown and the same old. And who's going to be the better man tonight?
And so we get to Neville and Rich Swann for the Cruiserweight Championship, and it is a WWE Cruiserweight match.
I think it's the weakest match of the show.
There's no heat.
The crowd don't give a fuck.
They're just waiting.
Dude, Rich Swann comes out, he's dancing, and the crowd are like, yep, can we get to the AJ and Cena?
They're waiting.
Can we
They
get to the Rumble?
just here to watch Neville eventually get the title, which he does. He hits Swann with the superplex, and then puts
the match is
into.
It's fine. Rich does like a standing 450 on the outside, which is pretty cool.
There's cool stuff in this match. It's just the crowd.
We got to see Funaki.
The crowd, most like all of this shit, does not care until the dudes start doing like cool shit. But that's like to be expected. Like they don't care about Rich Swann's character. They like Neville because
they know Neville.
They know Neville. But it's like, they don't fucking give a shit about Rich Swann.
I never gave a shit about Rich Swann.
You better. He's about to win the world title in 2 years.
This is the same Neville.
How much of an ass he shows himself with that.
This is the same Neville who challenged for the world title early in his main roster run.
And this is also the same guy that's going to be gone by the end of the year anyway, once he loses the title to Enzo.
Well, yeah, because once Neville wins the belt here is what most people say is the beginning of the curse of the Cruiserweight division, because every champion following Neville ended up having some. Well, it was like Aries, and he leaves the company, and Neville leaves the
Aries doesn't
company.
win the belt. Aries
Rich
doesn't win the
Swan.
belt.
Oh, doesn't Aries win the belt?
No,
He
Neville
doesn't-
holds the belt all
Yeah,
the way.
'cause he-
Neville
'cause
literally
you
loses the
got-
belt to
remember-
Enzo.
Because he loses the tie, because he gets the shot at the pre-show of Mania, which he loses. I think they have a rematch for the belt, and
Yeah, when Neville won.
and that's the end of Aries in the Fed.
Well, it was just the cruiserweight division, I guess, in general, because then Rich had the issues with the domestic
And then
abuse,
Enzo got
and
the
then
belt.
he's gone, and then Enzo gets the belt, and well, we all know what happened with him.
Yep.
Just the cruiserweight division's slow decline, pretty much following Neville, and even when Neville was champion, I still feel like they didn't do shit because I can't remember a single thing he did.
He was
You
king
know,
of
then
the
you remember for Neville's.
cruiserweight. Well, you gotta check
Yeah,
out.
you can't
he
keep
lost
saying
Enzo
that.
More and No Mercy.
Also, you gotta
That's
check
Butcheria.
out 205 Live, where you could see fucking TJP take on one of the Bollywood boys. What a great show.
I have really nothing else to say. Neville's awesome.
By the way,
Rich
Neville
Swan's-
loses the belt to Akira Tozawa.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
I
well,
forgot that was the thing.
at least Tozawa was doing well, I guess.
He said, "I am only gonna put over my Dragon Gate buddies."
And he lost it, and he won it back from Tozawa, only to lose it to Enzo like a month later.
Yep.
So
And that
Basically
was-
before
and that-
September.
and that was pretty much the end of that.
Neville was gone from the company.
But
Well, it is time for the reason we're here.
yup.
AJ Styles. Well, first off, we have another change in the commentary, and holy shit, it's
Four
even more stacked than before.
people.
Tom Phillips, who shows dick pics on planes, JBL's here, Mauro Ranallo, and John Cena, stop bullying me, David Otunga.
by the way, hey Booker T, eat a dick.
I agree.
The video package is self-explanatory. You know, AJ got the one up on Cena. Cena's gotten the one up on AJ. It's time for the tiebreaker.
Well,
AJ's got the
no,
championship.
Cena hasn't
right?
gotten the one up on AJ. The whole point of this match is that Cena is 0-2 against AJ because he lost that Money in the
Also,
Bank, and he lost.
I thought he
at
wins that Money in the
SummerSlam.
Bank.
No, because the Good Brothers get involved and they cost him that match.
Oh.
And then AJ
And
just
this is
beats him
kinda
straight
funny.
up at SummerSlam.
Look at this video package. Like, yeah, Cena disappeared out of the SummerSlam match. No, he didn't. Because he was there for No Mercy when the triple threat match with Dean Ambrose and Edge. So it's like, Cena didn't disappear after SummerSlam. He still stayed around
Yeah,
for
but
No
the whole
Mercy.
point
And
of-
then he disappeared.
The whole point of this is that they're starting to make mention of the fact that he comes in and then he just leaves, but he'll come back and then he'll just leave again unceremonious. Like, you're basically a part timer, is what which he.
Well, yeah, they're like, I'll hear you on red carpets, on an SNL, and
he hosted what
which I don't remember him hosting. Maybe I should go back and watch it. So it's, you know, Cena's not the guy. I'm the face that runs
I'm
the
not
plate.
a part timer. I'm an all timer. Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Go away. AJ Styles, my guy.
And AJ comes out. Yep.
Great name.
The fucking
great
dude's
gear.
got
Fucking
great
great
gear.
ass gear.
Also remember something. I'm surprised they didn't bring the triple threat because Cena got pinned by AJ in that triple threat match at No Mercy. So AJ had another win over Cena.
They're like, I ignore that.
Despite the fact AJ got a win over.
So Adam made mention of something that I didn't know because this is the second time I've watched this match. I only
that's the big important part of this match.
They never leave the ring, which is I was very surprised by that. That's very cool.
It was their plan. It was their idea that Cena and literally say, let's do something different.
The only
And
time they
they
go to the
delivered.
outside is if like AJ goes for the forearm, he goes on the apron. But there's never brawling on the outside. There's never somebody goes to the outside taking a breather. They wrestle for 25 minutes.
As a
Straight up in the
pure
rain.
professional wrestling match, I think this is like Cena's best performance. Like You could
if we're talking just bell to bell wrestling, yeah, absolutely. He's not doing stupid shit. He's pretty on it. I mean, most of everything he does kind of
pop up, fucking big
ending was awesome.
Goes crazy, code red. The only thing that was missing here
he doesn't
was
do
the
fucking
stunner.
I think Cena probably learned that move is never do that again.
Every time he hit it, got worse.
I think.
I also got funny you didn't mention that.
I think Cody as Stardust was the only one that connected right.
And also, it's kind of funny. We did mention Kevin Owens used the stunner during the Raw match. Like, hey, that's not your finisher yet.
Yeah.
It's not your finisher yet, dude. But it was funny.
But it's AJ and Cena. There's multiple false finishes like AA, super AA, can't get it. It's all callbacks to their SummerSlam match and all that. Fucking AJ hits a ridiculous, phenomenal forearm. The height it's almost Javon-esque with how high he gets up with this phenomenal forearm. But Cena's able to kick out of it. Cena locks in his shitty STF as always. But
then what about AJ? We returned the favor.
AJ does hit the Styles Clash. Cena kicks out of that. AJ's about to hit another fucking phenomenal forearm, but Cena catches him. AA roll through. Another AA.
The first time Cena's done this. This is the first time Cena's done this. I don't remember him doing it before this match. So him doing the double roll in AA.
No, because that
is this the first time?
Yes, it is. Because this is that was the answer. Because I can't beat him with the super AA. What do? 2 AA.
Double it up.
2 AA.
Do it up back to back
at the same time, and then I win.
Roll. Hey, it got the job done.
It did, because he wins. Wins his this is his 16th world title. Fucking amazing match with it. Look, I wasn't as high on this match when I first watched it. I thought it was a bit too kick out heavy, but rewatching this, I really very much enjoyed this on the rewatch. It's a fan-fucking-tastic match.
I think it ends once you discover
that they
don't leave the ring.
Yeah. It's pure in-ring throughout the match. And they keep the crowd.
And for Cena, that's not something I don't think we ever get again.
No, I don't.
Nope.
I don't think so.
And then it's crazy enough their aftermath of this. Cena loses the title in the Chamber, which he has a short ass run with the belt.
And then he moves into an amazing feud with Nikki and the Miz and Maurice.
No.
And then AJ.
No, don't even. Fucking Miz and Maurice spoofing the Total Divas is one of the best segments ever.
And also great. And also AJ Styles, yeah, deal with Shane McMahon.
Oh, Cena hits an electric chair drop on
you can't even talk about that match anymore. You can't do it. Cena
the Nikki match?
Yeah.
Well, it was all storyline. It was never a real.
Adam.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I think the post match. But yeah, it's like I said, AJ goes on to deal with Shane.
The whole entire feud was kind of pointless anyway because they broke up.
Yeah,
so Miz and Maurice did all that for nothing.
Everybody breaks up.
They did it for nothing.
Like I said,
exactly.
I was good at originally. This was Nexus because I just wanted to do the good and the bad of Cena, but then they were right that maybe if we're gonna talk about Cena, it should be at least one of the matches where it's actually showcases that he is actually a pretty solid wrestler, and I think people gave him shit. I he's unique, he's different. That's the thing. He's there's only one John Cena.
You're never gonna get a dude that wrestles like Cena. Never. It's not gonna happen.
But for a guy who, wrestling wasn't his first thing, it was bodybuilding, and he ended up getting into the system, and at one point was told, I think we're gonna let you go, and has always had so much bullshit. He's always tried to get better in the ring.
It also
and he's willing to do shit.
Helped at this time and at like all the indie dudes.
He also had a
started
roster too that he could finally work with.
He had Seth, he had Claudio, he
and
had
Sammy
Kevin,
and AJ.
like all these
Oh,
indie talent.
But
also-
even outside of that, there were like he also
Yeah.
had the other issue we know with Cena is that he was always throwing the monster. You know, here comes Kali, or here comes Snitsky or Lord Tensai. Like these are never things that are gonna work. But he finally also had kind of people like that, like Rusev, big baddie. But guess what? Rusev, pretty fucking good wrestler, so he's got someone to work with on an Umaga scale that he finally could do something with again.
also, he is underrated in terms of the selling of stuff to a degree.
He has
To a
the
degree.
most unique selling of anyone I've ever seen.
So yeah,
Because he'll put over certain things right,
so
depending on the
he,
match.
He wins. He celebrates the crowd. He gives the title to the kid, and then he gets to celebrate the kid the title. And he heads back.
And then the kid gives the title back, so now he's a 16-time world champion.
Oh, he was already 16.
17-time world champion.
That's
Don't worry,
happened until
by
2025.
the end of this podcast, he will be a 20-time world champion.
Yeah. And so, network, buy the network. WrestleMania's coming up. You can watch it on the network.
And also,
I kind of wish
look at
we
this
had
shit.
that right now.
Hey, if you had the network, guess what you could have seen what happened last night? Seth Rollins gate crashed NXT takeover.
Again, the best part of that entire show was him showing up and then getting escorted out by
It's Triple H. And Triple H comes out really wanting his theme song to play.
And then
and it's just like
Triple H went on to Facebook Live.
Look live. They were
that was a
really,
thing.
really pushing that.
There's a difference between being the creator and the destroyer. And he's like, I was the creator
I'm the
tonight,
destroyer.
but the destroyer is never that far behind. Shut up! Shut the fuck up!
And then the next night on Raw, Seth Rollins gets stabbed by Samoa Joe. We thought Seth Rollins was gonna be out of WrestleMania.
Fucking hell! Like still,
At least for the moment. But it is. They show 15 through 1 of the moment's bullshit facts. Obviously, the number one fact is still that Austin is still the only man to ever do 3.
Yep.
And Randy Orton is the only active full-time still wrestler that actually has 2 Rumble wins since he is retired now.
Charlotte.
Which is crazy to think.
Charlotte
on the
also
male
has a
side.
chance. On the male side, yes, but there's 2 people currently who have the opportunity to do it. But fuck, Cody could probably do it for all we know, or Roman.
Fucking don't let Cody do it.
Oh yeah, as I say, Cody could
So
be
yeah,
also the 3.
Cody technically is active, so I mean,
Yeah,
he is in that list.
you never know. But it is
Roman
time
could get it second time.
for the Royal Rumble match. Our number 1 entry, Cup of Haters.
It's
The
Enzo
last
comes out.
single Rumble match
so yeah,
until the
Enzo
following year.
comes out, but it's Big Cass, and so
Yes.
like they do the whole spiel. It goes like 5 whole minutes, and then Cass comes out, and then Enzo has to come out again. He's in the match, so it's like
Yeah.
it's the same thing I have with like fucking New Day. Like, why didn't you just have Big E come out first? So they can do the intro first. It's like why didn't Enzo come out so Enzo can do the thing, and then Big Cass can come out and then just like come out. It's like it didn't make any sense.
Because
That must make you feel like those 2 are gonna be 1 and 2.
Yeah, like Demolition.
But they didn't. And then you got Jericho.
Jericho,
I am
Chris
a
Jericho.
learning tree.
No, he got a scarf.
It's
No, this is way before we started hating Jericho's guts.
It's
We don't like
Big
that.
No,
Bill.
but it's literally the learning tree.
it's
Charles.
Big Bill and Chris Jericho.
And out number 3, it's
Yes,
Brian
Myers.
Keith.
Yeah, you wish.
Okay.
Who was actually number 3 in the Rumble?
It was Kalisto,
Yeah.
Yep.
which,
Samurai
you know,
del
hey.
Sol.
He's back in GCW.
Is he?
Yeah, he's making some returns next year, yeah. Good for him, I
Uh,
think.
After him, it's we don't get high, we stay high. Just Mojo
Yeah, Mojo
Rawley.
Rawley.
And so,
After that, it's our first, I guess, surprise entry representing the Cruiserweight division. It's Jack Gallagher. You know, canceled professional wrestler Jack Gallagher. Why is he here? He has an umbrella, so we're just gonna do umbrella gimmicks.
He's Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
y'all.
And
That hasn't
literally,
happened yet.
Jericho spot.
That's
The
not
Jericho spot
happening
happens. The Jericho spot happens.
The fucking
Yeah,
he hits him with the
dude,
nuts
he
and,
puts it,
and then Jericho opens the umbrella and starts twirling it.
which they show on camera.
It's great.
Hook 'em horns, Mark Henry, Texas.
And this is where you notice the first of many were stuck in the rain because they're on the escalator.
Holy shit. Takes them so long to get down this fucking ramp, and they have the fucking hard cam on the rest of the guys, and they're just standing there, bro. They're just staring, waiting for Mark to get in the ring, and that's like an entire thing throughout this whole thing. It's like this ramp is fucking long, and we gotta wait for everybody. But then we cut to the hard cam, and we just see everybody. They're not even fighting; they're just waiting for the next guy to come into the ring so they can do their spot.
Mind you, this doesn't happen to everybody. Everybody else will run or walk, which you fully see people walk. Case in point, when we get to like big names, except for one, because we're not gonna have a long ass. We're not gonna have a long ass entrance.
That's the whole, like, they really built this one as the most massive Rumble in terms of size. Well, guess what? Number 7, Braun!
And he pretty much gets rid of almost everybody.
He eliminates Kalisto and Mojo right off the bat.
Jericho was just like, I'm staying
He eliminates
far away from
Mark
this.
Henry. Sami Zayn comes out at number 8. We knew that was happening.
He tries, but he gets ultimately fucked by Braun. And then number 9 comes out and it's and he's still standing right.
Oh.
Yeah, no, so we had to, again, we were stuck on the hard cam and we had to see Jericho's face. And then we still waited.
Jack Gallagher was eliminated at one point. He tried to do the Mary Poppins.
Yeah, he was eliminated by Mark Henry. He
got his one elimination. So Hyatt thought he wasn't going to get any eliminations. But then at number 10.
The literal pinnacle of this man's career, because it's...
Oh, he hit Cody in the head with a chair.
It's fucking Shawn Spears, a.k.a. Ty Dillinger.
First of everybody knew instantly going to the show, like, well, at number 10 has to be Ty Dillinger. It can't be anybody else.
Our NXT rep of the evening. He doesn't do anything.
Nope, he's just there because of 10. And that's it.
He gets some offense on.
He eliminates no one. He's in the match for 5 minutes, and then Braun says, "Get the fuck out of here."
Well,
Just get out of my ring.
It's about to get better because number 11 is James
Ellsworth. Is the only other thing I remembered about this Rumble besides Jack Gallagher and his fucking umbrella was James Ellsworth comes down with Carmella, but he sees Braun because the past.
Look at how James Ellsworth got introduced to be the first place was him getting destroyed by Braun.
But he's like, oh no, I'm not doing that.
Until the next incident where he's like, I'm not getting in there. I'm not getting in there.
No. And then here comes Dean Ambrose. He's wacky.
He's like, oh, you're not okay. Come on, man. We'll do this together. We'll get in. We'll double team him. Like, let's go. We're go. The 1, 2, 3. Ellsworth gets in. Dean stays in his place and gets absolutely fucked by Strowman.
The choke slam that he gives Ellsworth is ridiculous.
That also made it funnier. Because like Dean's like. Because Dean's not trusting James Ellsworth because James Ellsworth is the reason why Dean did not win the WWE title back at TLC.
Yeah.
So kind of makes sense why Dean's like, get him. Oh, I'm trying to help you. Nah, let's get killed by Braun. You deserve it for screwing me over.
Comes out. Kofi Kingston comes out. It's kind of a lot of, here comes the mid-card to do mid-card.
But we gotta get ready to see Kofi's fucking annual spot, and he gets on the LED post and then gets his foot swiped.
It's like Corbin.
He eats shit. He hits his chest on the post.
Oh, it makes such a sound.
And I will question one thing about the eliminations here. Braun getting eliminated early is like, wow.
Yeah, Braun gets eliminated by Baron Corbin.
Which is like, because they had Roman planned to be number 30. They could at least have Braun made it all the way to the end.
They were still high on Corbin at this time, so it wasn't that surprising.
Well, not till later in the year when he fails to cash in,
Well, look, man, he
because it's
still
the same year.
had his hair. They still cared somewhat.
I'm not gonna lie, considering if they had Jinder, my balls, Mahal as world champion, the fact they wanted to punish Corbin by having him lose to Jinder is kind of stupid.
And also get squashed get just beat by Cena at SummerSlam right after that. It's like, yep, goodbye, buddy.
Should have just had
Corbin.
him beat Jinder.
We got Sheamus is in there.
He is
Big E, Rusev comes out. Cesaro
Rusev in the fucking face mask.
in the face
He
mask.
knows.
Woods is out here.
Claudio comes in and starts fucking swinging everybody.
Swinging everyone.
Except for
Yeah,
Big E,
also Big E
who's
got the camera
Who's too fucking
entrance
big.
too.
And then goes after his like Sheamus is like, don't fucking swing me. And before he was able to do it, he gets fucking hit from behind.
That was
they
kind of funny. Like,
eliminate-
it was like, no.
At this point, I was like, oh man, this ring is getting filled up. There must be Goldberg coming out. And then, like, the Bar eliminate all of the New Day. And then the Bar get eliminated.
Yeah.
So it was like,
After
well, I
Sheamus
guess
tried to
we're getting
eliminate
ready.
the other.
Yep. Bray Wyatt comes out. Boom, boom, boom.
Surprisingly enough,
Yeah,
Blair
which made
was
it-
the one who made it first.
Yeah,
Apollo Crews.
I couldn't
because,
fucking
yeah, I
believe
guess.
it.
Ray's entrance was weird because he had to be rolled down to the ring. Yeah, the line was still on the ring. It's like,
Yeah.
what's the point of the lantern?
Look, man.
Because you don't know that they're on carts.
Apollo came
Unless you were there live.
Randy Orton, he's out.
finally some
Oh,
important.
I forgot this was during the time of Randy with the Wyatts thing.
We pretty
Forgot
much get
about
some
that.
good stuff with that. Ziggler's out here, and then Luke Harper.
Well, you forgot to
He
mention
doesn't-
everybody takes an RKO.
The RKO. Well, it's everybody.
As usual.
What a surprise. And then Luke Harper comes out. He don't trust no Randy Orton.
Yeah, so they're like arguing, and Bray's like, "Come on, we gotta stick together." It's like, we do this. It's like we got a chance to
Yeah.
win the Rumble, and then like it looks
And
like
then-
Harper's
Psych.
about to back off, and then just gives Bray the most vicious discus
It was
way.
awesome.
You should have added Luke Harper to the match at Mania. It would have been more interesting. Just
Yeah,
because you have the
would've.
story there. Literally, you have it there. And also, Luke Harper be proven right. We're not trusting
Then-
Randy from the beginning.
Out at
Yeah.
number 26. Brock Lesnar is here, and Brock eliminates Dolph. Brock eliminates
Eliminate
Dean
Ambrose.
Ambrose. Brock
It was like-
eliminates. Is that it? He eliminates at this point? Because like he immediately gets in there. Get the fuck out of here, Dean. Just chucks his ass the fuck
Yeah.
out.
That was very fucking funny.
And then while Dean is like, while the camera is still focused on Dean, Ziggler's being tossed out of the air. You're like, oh, I guess he's gone now too.
And then he
And
just
then
pretty
Zahaya-
much kills everybody else. At
Yeah, he
that.
gives German suplexes and F5s, and the ring is fucking dead. So who's here to save the day? It's Enzo Amore.
I laughed hysterically at this. Because I laughed it back
Enzo-
then, I laughed it now.
Enzo sells it. He's all like, "All right, I got this. I'm gonna go in there." And he runs at Brock, and Brock fucking
Fucking
gives him the
takes
sickest
his
fucking
By the way, you can
clothesline.
point this out. You could see Jericho just watch, and as soon as they have Jericho just turns his head, trying to hide his face from laughing. You know he laughed
Oh
at
my
that.
god. Enzo takes the wickedest fucking lariat, and then goodbye. Enzo.
Just get out of here. Like, get out of here. That
So
was the most
no.
funniest one.
Who
At
can
number
stop
28.
the Beast? Who's gonna be able to stop Lesnar? And then, of
And
course,
then you hear the music.
after
It's
like
oh, here we
40
go.
minutes of chanting for this guy's name for
This
the
guy's
entire
name.
Rumble,
Throughout the night,
finally get it.
match.
Bill Goldberg has entered the Rumble match.
Walks his way down because basically Brock Goldberg decided we ain't gonna use the stroll. We're gonna walk our way down. We're not bitches for that.
He comes in. Lesnar goes for a clothesline, misses. Goldberg kicks a spear, and tosses his ass out.
Literally,
Goodbye.
Goldberg, Brock destroys everybody, and then it's like, nope, you're still Goldberg's bitch. Get out of here.
That
Damn.
And then he eliminates Harper. He eliminates Rusev. And then number 29.
I remember to Sammy.
Oh yeah, he can Sammy as well.
Poor Sammy. And then a double
And
spirit to
then-
the Wyatt, Randy and Bray too.
The
Which was
Undertaker is here. And this was the other thing I remembered is that Undertaker says, "I ain't doing any of that bullshit. I'm just gonna show up right
Get
now."
in the ring.
Especially considering this is the Undertaker that was needed hip surgery badly.
Yeah.
He ain't
that
gonna
would've
walk
been
half
fun.
all the way down to that
So-
damn ramp.
And he stares down Goldberg.
2 years later, we get the worst match probably in history.
I
With these
did. Undertaker probably would agree.
He would.
Undertaker eliminates Miz. Undertaker eliminates
Eliminates
Sammy.
Goldberg.
He eliminates Goldberg. Sammy, who had a really good run, 46 minutes. Sahaya didn't remember him having that long of a run.
No. But now we got Taker in there, and he's running roughshot, and we still have number 30. So, who
I could not. I thought
number
it was
30 be?
Wait, who did you put at him?
So I kept throwing out names, and I thought, okay, so I
Back
wanted
then?
Truth. No, when we were rewatching it, because I didn't remember anything about this match. And I was hoping for Truth to show up. Truth never showed up, and we were getting towards the end. I was like, well, Goldberg's not here yet. Taker's not here yet. Brock's not here yet, and Enzo hasn't shown back up again. So like, who else is left? And then I'm thinking, all right, Kane is usually like one of those random number 30 guys they throw in there, and
And he's
they're
got Taker in the rain.
yeah,
Well,
they
makes
got Taker in there, and they're really hyping this thing up. And I'm like, there hasn't been like any surprises in this Rumble, so maybe it's Kane.
Oh,
And then
What's
number
that?
30 goes off, and
Did
dude,
it! Did it! Did it!
immediately.
The memories
and I went, oh my god, it all came
flooding
back.
Oh my goodness, he was number
Like,
I knew.
30.
Like,
I
I
knew
was-
about this. I
like,
remember
I
this
was
when
the
you guys told me to
fucking-
watch this Rumble.
Like I was the goddamn chef from Ratatouille who was feeling that moment, eating the fucking Ratatouille, except it was in reverse, and you're going, oh, holy
Now
shit.
you remember why you
I completely just locked this
They
entire shit behind a door in
booed
my head.
him
And I
out.
went,
They
oh my
booed
God.
him harder more than he
did
was in
before.
that championship match that he was in earlier. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
they
They were
were
like, you're not
livid.
about to do this again, bro.
And it's so kind of funny how they were having Braun and Roman being number 30, yet they couldn't have Braun all the way at the end.
Yeah,
no.
that made no sense. Like, why are we not? Because that's not something we're building to at Mania. We're building to the big dog versus the Undertaker.
Yep. And
And it
that
comes-
is that's the main event.
And it comes down to Bray and Randy and Roman, and I went, oh, I
Before
remember
that,
all of this
Jericho
now.
gets Superman punch out. They're like, goodbye, Jericho. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're in main event.
Yeah,
Worth shit.
Jericho
So, yeah,
lasted
Roman-
1 hour,
Roman
13
eliminate-
seconds.
Roman eliminates Taker. Like, Jericho gets out. Who else was? Fucking. Oh, yeah, like you said, Sammy gets out. So, yeah, it's fucking Roman,
And Taker.
Orton, and Bray at this time. And everybody's like so desperately. So it's like, it's gotta be Bray, right? Like, it's gotta be Bray. Bray's winning? Nah. Gets his
Look,
ass.
I didn't care if it was Randy or Bray
No,
back
at
then.
that
I just
point,
wanted one of them to win.
obviously, you didn't fucking
Yeah.
care if Orton won now because all you're
Bray
worried
was
about
my guy.
is that Roman didn't win this match because Lord knows
You
what
would have got
happened if he
Roman and KO again at Mania.
No, it would have been Goldberg,
Probably.
unless they didn't give Goldberg the belt, or he's going after Doot. No, it would have been Orton.
So
I
they
don't
go
know.
at it for a bit. Roman sets Orton up for a spear. Orton catches him, thankfully.
Traditional Randy counters the spear to an RKO,
With
as
an
we've seen many
RKO.
times over.
It
Tosses
was a
him
nice
out.
one.
It was.
Big pop from the crowd because it was less about Orton winning and Roman not winning, but at least it was the lesser of two evils in this situation.
At least also one thing, at least the power went off this time, unlike how it did in 2009 when Randy had to stand and look like an idiot for like a
Yeah.
good minute.
The
At
crowd
least actually
were,
went up properly.
crowd were happy at least.
Well, yeah, because the other option
Well,
was Roman winning.
They're just lucky, but they're also just lucky that people liked Orton at this time.
yeah, he was
And
doing
also,
good. He
I will
was doing,
admit,
he was doing really good work with the
Because like,
Wyatts.
and at any other time, and like Orton winning,
It would have been like,
And
whatever.
especially when like the other guy is the up and comer.
But in this case, Randy was like, and also, hell no, Roman Reigns in the main event. Despite if Roman Reigns gets in the main event anyway. Like, it really mattered if he would have won the Rumble.
The
He's still in
issue
the main event.
and I don't know at the time, but now that I'm thinking of it, it's like, if you're watching this and like Orton wins, holy shit, they're doing Orton and Cena at WrestleMania.
That's literally the first fuck. But then they decided, no, we're not going to do it on WrestleMania. We're going to do it on a random SmackDown where Randy beats Cena, clean it in the ring. And then it's like, oh, so you're not doing the match of Mania, but you're doing Randy and Bray then. Okay. So that means Bray's win the title, which he did. But then Reigns win the title, unfortunately.
And that's how the show. Orton doesn't throw up the ones, was very disappointed.
Very, very disappointed. He didn't throw out the ones.
Very disappointed. No ones.
He usually pointed, but the power was already going off, so at least they never repeat a mistake from 2009.
But that is Royal Rumble
That's the show.
2017. I didn't have a problem with the show, like, at all. I thought I was going to hate the Rumble match more than what I did, but in hindsight, pretty sure that was only because of what happened at the end. The rest of it is just pretty much inoffensive in a lot of ways. It's not the best. It's not horrible. It's just somewhere in the middle. Rest of the show I thought was actually pretty damn good. The women's match delivered.
Yeah.
WWE Championship match, very good. Cruiserweight champion.
Universal title match.
Is like whatever, but the crowd didn't really care. But it's still Neville and Swan. They're not gonna give you a bad match by any means. And then like the WWE Championship match is a classic between AJ and Cena. So, I think I'm feeling very generous. I'm gonna give this show a B+. I had a lot of fun with this show.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree. Yeah, I think it's a B+. I think in like one of the weirdest ways, the undercard of a Rumble was better than the Rumble.
Yeah.
It just doesn't very happen often. And the Rumble itself, I think, is fine. It's got a few moments. But then Roman shows up, and that kind of sucks.
Gotta deal with him twice in one night.
But if you take that out, I mean, like Goldberg and Taker and Brock all being in a Rumble together, that's crazy. It's a very stacked Rumble nowadays when you look at it in terms of like the talent in there. I mean, Sammy and
Taker's last Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Goldberg's only Rumble.
Yes.
In the beginning of Brock does Rumbles.
No, wait.
No, incorrect.
Right.
Oh, that's not his first Rumble.
He's in the 2004 Rumble, isn't he?
Yep.
No, he makes an appearance in that Rumble, I thought.
No, he's in the Rumble. And
he's
in the
Rumble. Goldberg won that
because
match.
you remember the Nunzio spear.
And also,
I thought that was after I thought because he comes in to attack Brock.
No.
He was number
Brock
30.
comes in to attack him, doesn't he?
Goldberg was number 30. He got F5'd in the Rumble and got eliminated.
Because that was the story. Like, Brock cost him the Rumble, then he came onto No Way Out and cost him the belt.
Right. You're right. Well, this is also Goldberg's last Rumble then.
Much.
But there you go. Charles, what do you give the show?
Same thing, same grade. And also, God, I forgot how much annoying more Facewoman Reigns was back then as the big dog.
Oh, man, I hate the big dog. Big dog sucks. But with that...
And then you wonder why the Tribal Chief gets glazed at Kingdom Come.
At least that was more. We can accept Roman's the face now.
It took a virus killing half of the planet for Roman to finally figure it out. Hey, sometimes you gotta take what you can take.
or
sometimes
Vince.
Inspiration finds you at strange places, like when the world is dying.
Yeah, exactly. But with that, in terms of the retro side of things, TANAHASHI month Cena portion comes to a close. We still have one more segment to talk about Cena, but before that, Zahaya, how are we ending this month in general, or at least the TANAHASHI part of it, with Tana?
We are going all the way back to 2016 for the G1 G1 Climax.
Whoa.
We are going to be looking at the finals of the G1 for 2016, which was between Hiroshi Tanahashi and Shinsuke Nakamura. It is the last match that these two had before Nakamura or ever had. This was before Nakamura.
What year was this?
2016.
Yeah. Nakamura was in WWE during 2016.
Okay, then 2015 is the G1.
Yeah, I was going to say 2015 because 2016 Nakamura was already in WWE.
So we're going to 10 years all the way back to their last match in their careers to see, does it hold up? I personally think when I first saw it, it was like the greatest match I had ever seen to that point. So I'm very curious on what everyone else thinks.
Would you like to know some of the matches that we're going to also be partaking in?
Oh, go ahead.
I have the card.
Go ahead.
We got your boy, Hiroki Goto, teaming up with Shibata and Kota Ibushi to take on Naito and Makabe and Hanma in a 6-man tag. Holy shit, it's ROH. It's Red Dragon versus the Young Bucks for the junior tag titles.
You damn right.
So we can see it on a... Well, wait, no.
Ricochet and Kushida for the junior heavyweight title.
Should be fucking great.
Michael Elgin and Yoshihashi.
You were saying about the show, it's going to have bright spots, and then there's an England. And then it's just... Nope.
6-man tag, Tenkozy and Capped at fucking New Japan.
Get the fuck out of here.
Are taking on Nagata, Baby Jay White, and my man Nakanishi.
Baby Jay White.
Semi-main event of the show, Doc Gallows, AJ, and Carl Anderson take on Okada and the Kingdom in 6-man tag action.
Yeah, this was definitely 2015 because they were in WWE during 2016.
So, I mean, a lot of names that are still all pretty much wrestling today.
Well, AJ ain't going to be for long.
I mean, you still watching Bobby Fish wrestle?
I mean, but he's still wrestling, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. Is Kushida still wrestling?
Yeah.
You sure?
He was just in the junior tournament, the tag title. I think, if not, he's wrestling a lot for MLW. Ricochet, obviously, Kyle, the Bucks, Goto, Shibata. Who would have thought Shibata?
Yeah, that's for real.
Nakamura still going. Okada. That entire semi-main. 2015 New Japan. I was watching.
I just started watching.
I was already watching because, Finn got me in like a few years beforehand. I don't know if I ever saw the show, but I was definitely paying attention more at this point.
Well, you're going to watch it. You're going to pay attention to it, and we're going to talk about it next week on the Four Post Massacre Podcast. But until then, it's time for a final segment of the night, and it's time for us to talk about the retirement of the Invisible Man known as John Cena.
Now, Josh, if you are there, you are welcome to join in because you said at this point the award show is out.
Yes, it will be out by the time this show is out.
So if that is the case, I know when we were doing our dumbest booking decisions, Josh, I know you had John Cena's retirement as your worst. So, I mean, you're obviously welcome to join us in this. We'll talk about the show first, and then we'll get into the main event of it all here with Cena. Opening contest, Obafemi and Cody Rhodes goes to a no contest. I fucking called it.
Of course.
All I'll say is
no one was getting pinned.
In terms of Cody and Drew, piss poor bullshit.
Yeah.
But they did make Oba look like a fucking big deal. This crowd.
He's Oba versus Drew.
They did. Yeah, that was the big, because they were doing the who chants and chanting his name in in tune of his theme song. Like, they knew this fucking guy.
I saw a tweet that said somebody told me that Oba looks like absolute Swerve
Swerve
Strickland, and I can't unsee it now. And I went,
saw
oh my god.
That's like,
That's pretty
yeah,
accurate. That's pretty accurate.
Pretty true.
Dude, that's my dude. I love Obafemi. He is going to be... Dude, put him on the main roster already. Brian Alvarez said on Tuesday he should show up, be like, you know what? Fuck you guys. I don't need you anymore. Keep your title. I'm going to go to Raw. Because this dude is made for the main roster already.
He is.
Well, I don't think he's going to Raw. He's probably going to SmackDown. He's probably with
SmackDown,
Drew.
Raw. Who can... Dude, give me him in Drew Mania. Fuck it. Oba. And this dude has been in the system for 2 years. Had no prior wrestling experience.
And then look at him now.
Man. He's the fucking man. He is the future. And at least they made him look strong in this really like piss poor no contest. Not Drew trying to like screw him over. Not any. In the ring, beat him up.
I already kind of figured that it was gonna end in a DQ because they were starting to reheat this stupid feud with him and Cody again. So this didn't really shock me, but they did give Oba a lot on Cody. Cody sold for what it's worth, sold for him a lot, made him look like $1 million up until the very end. I didn't have much of a problem with it, mostly because I already saw the finish of the match coming, so it was like, whatever.
I was just happy that they didn't make him look weak. There was a bunch of people in the crowd. We got to see the Punisher 18 times.
Most of the show was either A, showing a video package of John Cena or people celebrating John Cena, or 2, them going into the crowd to say, look how many celebrities John does here, oh my goodness.
Here's the Punisher,
I didn't know it.
like 5 times.
No issues with, the celebration and the radio package. Like, well, it makes sense because this is Cena's last match. But I was on no issues with, well, why are we showing celebrities in the crowd? You're just doing what you've been doing for every damn event at this point.
Yeah.
It's like, the wrestlers in the crowd, though, that would have been fine, but especially who's in the crowd for the main event.
Well, they showed, just to run down a gamut here, Michelle McCool, Mark Henry, Kurt Angle, who looks like Bill Goldberg, Kurt Angle was there in spirit. He was clearly not there in the head. Trish Stratus is here. Rob Van Dam in a pink shirt. Kevin Owens, who was a fucking complete mess.
E2.
Elias.
That one I was like, and the crowd paused for that. I was like, oh, hey, look who it is.
And Haku.
Which, I say anything if it's Haku. I ain't saying anything.
I was so confused.
And Sami Zayn in the crowd with his kid. Which was awesome to see.
And then Sol Ruka took on Bayley. This was a straight up Sol Ruka showcase match. Bayley did a good job putting her over. I didn't like the finish, but whatever.
I didn't at least know Zari heel turn. Probably not yet. Thought they were gonna do it here.
This is the most healthy this relationship.
And Bayley falls out of the ring.
Yeah, so she hits the Soul Snatcher, and then Bayley rolls out, and she has to get her back in. Bayley tries to get her with a quick victory roll, but Soul reverses it into her own and gets the 3 count.
She couldn't have just won with her finish.
I thought this was actually a pretty fun finish because it redirected like, oh, Bayley got the veteran advantage, but no, Soul changes it up on her and then gets the 3. I thought also, it was pretty good.
Also, she didn't kick out of the Soul Snatcher, which would have probably been a bit more annoying. So I'll take it.
In a disappointing match, AJ and Dragon Lee take on Javon and Leon in a match that was originally non-title, then it became a title match, and then the day of, it's non-title now. It goes,
and the match was rushed. I feel like it was rushed.
Yeah, it goes less than 10 minutes. AJ and maybe botched, maybe didn't on slipping on the rope, and then just
the lucha ropes callback, I guess.
Leon immediately goes for the pin. AJ kicks out, catches him, gets into the Styles Clash, and then we're going home.
You can see AJ is clearly pissed for slipping on the rope, so it was definitely a botch.
I think it's a case of I do believe they were cut for time because this is not the semi-main. There is a segment before the main event. and
Yep.
they were probably rushing, and AJ probably was like, I gotta do all my shit quick, and probably slipped. But hey, good on Leon, the young up-and-comer who
Young OG.
did the right thing and went for the pinfall and not like another NXT schmucks or somebody who would just be like, whoa, what do I do now? No, went for the pin like a smart person to keep the momentum going. But, he's got 15 more years to wait.
You damn right.
And I just give us AJ and Leon 1-on-1. That'd be good for me.
The AJ Lee win the match. Cool.
At this
the
point,
Miz,
they go to the
Joe
there's a-
Tessitore and
there's a panel where
Stephanie,
it
they've
was-
been here all night.
Yeah, so they go back and like talking with Stephanie about Cena and all that stuff. It is like, oh, this main event's gonna be Q-Miz. Awesome. It's like,
But I had already cued him beforehand because you guys didn't notice.
well, you was like,
No,
oh,
so-
that's the Miz in the ring. I was like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Well,
like,
because he's got
also
the
wearing his
jacket.
gear. He's wearing
From
his
27.
gear from this. Yeah, the main event that no one wants to remember.
This is actually, in fairness, the story has actually been built for whatever this segment was going to be. Because Miz has been constantly complaining that he's not been more focal point in the John Cena retirement run.
right.
He's the guy's match with Cena.
He originally wasn't involved in the tournament. He had to get his way in by taking somebody's number.
Oh, well, actually,
I saw
Adam.
this.
Yeah, Salt. Yeah, you're right. Hold on.
Miz was involved in the tournament. He lost his round match, and then he pulled the steal-in.
He was involved in the tournament twice because
Yes,
exactly. He was announced for the tournament the first time.
And then who got injured? Someone got hurt.
Sheamus
got hurt,
Sheamus.
and then Miz took his place, and then he lost again.
LA Knight after losing to Jey Uso.
The irony of losing to Jey Uso and LA Knight, considering what LA Knight held up at one point.
But then, as this is happening, here comes Ron the Truth Killings, dressed up as his childhood hero.
Before that point, I was
Yeah.
looking at the segment, his house was like, this is almost certainly where Joe Hendry comes in. And then Truth comes out. I was like, oh, okay, all right, fine.
And Truth says, Miz, you were doing some fucked up shit to Nick Aldis's balls. And it turns out Miz stole somebody's name to enter into the tournament to begin with. And his name is Joe Hendry.
You can see it. You can literally see it, Henry and Joe.
I think they did that on purpose because the crowd picked it up pretty quickly because they probably saw the name. And Miz goes, Joe Hendry. Then he says his name, and like a thief in the night, he's already there. And him and Truth do Cena spots to Miz. Joe hits the standing ovation. Joe Hendry goes over in the end. Look, I think this is a great main event. First feud for Joe is going up against Miz. It's a good start.
Main event?
Well, no, like main roster, I mean.
Okay. I was about to say.
Not main event.
Shit.
This is, I mean,
unless
it's
on main event, it's not main event. Shit.
No, so it feels like Joe Hendry would be on SmackDown then at that point, since Miz on SmackDown.
Again, Joe, that's a good name to help out SmackDown right now.
Especially going back to 3 hours, which was confirmed. Dark going back to 3 hours again.
So I thought this was fine. The crowd fucking second biggest pop of the night behind Cena was Joe.
As soon as they saw the freaking thing was Joe Hendry, was like, "Yep."
They
Which again, the main roster crowd. He's over on the main roster crowd.
They not just like they didn't like just like do the melody. They sang the lyrics to his song. They've got like between him and Oba and even Soul. Like, why are we not calling people up yet?
In fact, this guy was Washington D.C., which was hilarious.
But then it is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, here we go.
Comes out. He's the biggest fucking heel in the entire world.
Oh, he literally is.
Well, for now he is.
Till somebody just do worse.
And then the lights go out for the
After
last time.
A minute and a half.
Oh, they were gonna milk the shit out of it. And rightfully so. Because the build-up was worth it. The lights go out, the theme song plays, the crowd fucking lose their mind, as Cena comes out for the last time. He tries, at least what I thought is he wanted to film Stu, who, by the way, one of the biggest revelations of the entire show was that Stu's name is not Stu. His name is Tom. His name is Tom Stewart. His nickname is Stu for his last name. In all these years, this motherfucker's name hasn't been Stu. It's Tom.
Well, his
Well,
last
look,
name
Cena's the only one.
Stu.
Cena's the only one talking to him more than during his whole entrance.
But we've all thought for years this dude's name was Stu. It's Tom.
Well, technically, it is Stu. It's his last name.
Yeah, but it's not even like the Stu you thought it
people
was.
want to call
Where
the
it's
last
like
name, Adam.
STU.
But
It's not. It's
S-
STE.
like stew, like,
like,
you're stewing
like the
in,
food.
like.
Look how we're having this discussion about someone being called her last
You don't
name. I love it.
understand. You don't understand. 3 things happened on this show that were takeaways. It was Tom is Stu. I finally got to see what Mama Cena looks like, and Vince showed up. Kinda.
Then so
Lillian's got the old-fashioned microphone to like very old school throwback.
The
to
next
the old
next to her
wrestling.
was, you could say, the Howard Finkel being there.
Yeah, Howard Finkel. Also, Michael Cole shouted out all the commentators that had called the Cena match over the years, including Taz
Yes.
and JR. So that was really nice of him to do that. And then the match begins, and I have seen, before we even get to the finish, the match itself, I have seen, not just what people we've talked to, there's a mixed reaction to if you like or dislike this match. I liked this match quite a bit.
I thought it started out a bit slow at the beginning, especially with the multiple, like, clotheslines. Like, I get it, but it was getting
the neck.
It was getting a bit egregious at a point. It wasn't until Cena made his first comeback, whereas like it finally started to pick up. But once it started to pick up, it was fucking fantastic.
Oh boy.
Cena got to do, he got to do 2 5-knuckle shuffles, one for the crowd.
He did one for
and
the
then
crowd and then one to
Gunther. Gunther fucking tossed this man around with multiple suplexes.
Oh,
German
the
suplexes.
fucking power bomb, or no, the backdrop. They need to get rid of these tables.
Oh my god! Like, fucking. Oh, you're talking about when he goes. So
Yeah.
they go like they got the steel steps and they're like on the near the table. And already then I knew he was gonna take an AA through this fucking thing. He shouldn't have, but I already
He's
knew.
like, there's no
And
way
then
Cena himself could.
Cena picks him up and barely gets this fucking table, bro. Like he's not. They caught him on the fucking side of it. It's like we gotta fix some things. We gotta go back because this
Dude,
table's
when
gonna
he
hurt
picks up
someone.
Gunther and you can see the imprint on his back of the fucking table, I'm like, that's gotta
It
not
also
feel
doesn't
great.
help too. Cena can't exactly just full on toss of one
Yeah,
step
he
to
can't
the other.
toss people anymore. He's, 50.
We got to see fucking Cena lock in his shitty STF for one last
Dude,
time.
Cena
By the way,
did.
the commentary, they name dropped the FU and the STFU more than once during this match.
Did
Calling
they?
it Cena's old. Yeah, they did.
Oh, I didn't even
I
notice
didn't
that.
even
That's
hear that.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did.
you're on.
They did. They literally, when Cena hit the AA, Michael called it the FU, and then literally Cena
shit.
locked in the STF. They actually called it the STFU. So they actually
All right,
call
you know
back
what,
Cena's
that-
old
Oh,
moves.
shut the fuck.
Names.
You know what? That actually adds to the match then for me.
Shut the
Because,
fuck
hey,
up.
good for you,
They
Michael
literally
Cole.
called
Hell
back.
yeah.
They literally called back to all the move names.
Dude,
Original
we
names
got-
for the match.
We got the diving leg drop from the top rope.
Which was
Couldn't
crazy to
believe
see
that.
Cena do that. I was
only
like, okay,
thing
that's the
we-
first time in
We didn't
forever.
get was a throwback.
Yeah, the only thing we didn't get was the throwback in this match.
Which I knew there was no fucking way that
Yeah.
man with that body was going to jump and leap over. He
I
would have
also
dropped on his
Gunter-
head.
I was like, it could be bad for Gomer.
But he does
And
hit.
Cena.
He does hit Gunther with multiple AAs. He hits one regular AA. He hits a super AA at one point,
Mhm.
and then
Which
he hits,
I completely bit.
and then he hits another
I
one
did too.
like later on in the match. And still can't get the 3. But the main part of this match is the finish, where Gunther throughout the entire match is him going for the sleeper hold,
sleeper.
because he said in the promo going into this that he was going to make John Cena give up. That was his main goal.
Oh.
That is why every time you see him after, besides like a power bomb, he doesn't go for the cover. He goes straight back to his.
He
sleeper
did go for the cover one time.
Yeah, I was about to say he hits
Cena
him with the power bomb,
time.
and he tries to go for a cover then. But other than that, he's always trying to go for a sleeper hold or a submission of some kind. So
I think he locks in the sleeper at least like 6 different times in the closing period.
Cena keeps getting out.
Cena
The best one.
He keeps
The
trying.
The best one is the kick. Was it after the AA and he kicks out, and then fucking Jason Voorhees get the fuck down
into the sleeper hold. I was geeked out of my mind.
And by the way, the crowd during this whole match was ridiculous.
The crowd were great for the match.
Just the crowd chanted Super Cena, which that's hilarious to hear out loud.
And Cena is in the choke. The crowd is chanting, "Don't give up."
Don't give up.
And Cena smiles at the camera
smile on his face
and does the most nonchalant tap out ever.
John Cena gives up. He disappointed all those kids in one moment.
And here's my thing. I wanted Cena to win for regardless, but I knew if he was going to lose, cool, whatever. I don't think tapping out was the right choice. He could have just passed out, because then guess what? He didn't give up. And then when he would recover, the crowd would have went, "Yay, he's still alive. Fuck you, Gunther." The tap out was the worst idea ever, dude.
The match. It was told by Gunther going into this one. I'm going to make you tap out. I'm going to make you submit. I'm going to make sure in your final match that you give up. And that's what he did. He was a man of his
ballsy.
word. It is very ballsy
of them to do that.
Here's the thing. Now you have a super heel in Gunther. Here's the problem. It's the follow-up. It is the problem always here is the follow-up. Because now you can't just put this guy in like the mid-card or upper mid-card doing God knows whatever. I see him on Raw. It looks like they're teasing a feud with AJ Styles at this moment. Good. Go with that. They should continue with that. He needs to be fighting for the world title. I don't care what.
But the problem is,
he's not factored at all.
Has to.
He's fighting.
He's not. The world title pictures are completely busy.
You have to make a change. You can't just have him not on the top tier card after this, because he is right now the most hated person in your company. You need to take advantage of that. You can't just have him wander around doing fucking nothing.
He is main eventer or bust. There is no second option.
There is no second option.
Tap out.
I don't even think it's just like that. I think you have possibly another guy, like Roman Punk, Cody level guy.
So again, like I said, main eventer or bust.
But that's the Gunther side of that. Look, this is great for Gunther.
But boy,
I do not agree with him tapping out, because then you get what you got, which was hellfire from this crowd. And then here comes leading the pack of the locker room, the literal biggest heel of the year. It's Triple H. And look, I said, I don't think this is just for this match.
No.
This is the crowd being able to unleash not just the Cena retirement, but the entire WWE calendar year of bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. If this retirement run for Cena might have had him starting from the beginning and there was no heel run, and he just baby-faced it all the way through, and then we finally get to the end, and then Gunther does it. I don't know, maybe there's a bit more that the crowd can, sink its teeth into there. Instead, it was bullshit after bullshit finish after bullshit even on this show, the opener, bullshit finish.
And yet somehow this finish was a clean finish. And it still pissed people off.
And I also do think, and it's another reason I wouldn't have gone with the tap out, because what were we talking about on the awards when it came to worst matches, and you guys were picking Edge and Moxley. And the reason you picked that was because it was really bad. But then you were like, oh, but man, Revolution was a really good show. It's because what are you going to remember at the end of the day? That terrible match. I feel like John Cena's last match is now going to be remembered for the show where they told Triple H to go fuck himself.
I don't think
And
That's what's
that,
kind of
to
funny.
me,
That's what's kind of funny.
is so disrespectful to Cena.
I don't think that's true.
They were chanting, "We want Vince."
Yeah, I'm aware. I saw it happen, but at the end of
I think that's a disrespect to Cena.
I think it's going to be remembered as one of the main parts of the show.
And I don't think.
And you know what's crazy? Cena wanted to be the opener. If this was the finish, it was going to open the show. The rest of the show would have been a disaster.
Hold on. All of this for 1 second. One, we've had way too much mixed information on the opener and closer anyway. So let's just put that aside for 1 second, because we don't fucking know.
Cena wanted it. He said a bubblegum won't want to gauge it. He wanted to be
you
the
have
opener.
people saying it's a closer. So
yeah,
again,
but that was
let's not apply
that
that.
was like right after Alvarez made the fucking thing that it was, and then like people called them out rightfully because it's fucking stupid, and they're like, no, obviously not. Obviously,
no. Let's not put that theory in the way. The important part is that finish had people split in half on every social media site. X, Threads, yes, fucking Threads was split on that finish.
Like, I don't think it's a case. I don't think it's a case. Like, I've seen a lot of the same like opinion of like, yeah, I was fine with him losing, but not tapping out.
That was in a hill too. People were not exactly happy about this tournament. People were just going to fill Gunther.
I don't think there's a finish any other than Cena winning where people would have been happy with it. You say that he could have passed out, but I don't think that would have made.
But no, but here's the thing: you say because the reason it works there is because it's because listen, if he passes out, one, he doesn't give up, he passes out. Gunther then wins, but then Cena rises back after passing out, and the crowd lose it because it's like, yeah, you know what, you still did it. But he taps out, and it's like, oh, all right, and it's also the way. It's the way he did it. The smirk at the camera, and then just the nonchalant, like, whatever, I'm done.
You honestly think the crowd picked up on the fucking? They just knew that he tapped out.
Yeah, but the crowd. I'm talking the crowd. Yeah, but what about everybody at home who saw it?
I don't think it would have made
the camera. It was clear as day. Cena's face smiling.
I do not think.
One at a time.
I do not think it would have made much of a difference if he had tapped out. If he had passed out, if Gunther even pinned him. The matter of the fact is that this match itself attracted a lot of casual Cena fans who hadn't watched him wrestle in well over a decade, but decided to come in and watch him on his last match, and just figured because it's Cena, he was going to win. When that very rarely has ever been the case when it comes to shit like this.
Well, I think the other backdrop is another company did it extremely well for another dude recently.
Yeah, but even Sting himself.
Yeah, but guess who? Yeah, okay, you're right. And then what did TK said? The owner of the company said, no. So why couldn't Triple H have done the same?
Because that's not how it always works. Sting was special case. Both Cena and the WWE both knew he had to put himself out. Sometimes you get a special case where it's like the fucking owner is like, nah, man, you're going over. But that's very, very rarely in pro wrestling, and we all know this. The other people don't, because they don't watch wrestling. But we know this. When you're on your last match, you go out on your back. That has always been the case. That doesn't change just because the top guy is leaving. In any case, that's more of a reason to do so.
And I was going to say, too, people were not already liking the fact that Gunther was the final opponent because this whole tournament was just set up to, just build Gunther up.
Because they didn't plan anything. There was no story. There was nothing planned into this whole tournament. It was just a bunch of names just so we could get to Gunther and Cena. Because guess what? Cena's not going to be on any of these shows. So we got to fill this shit up with time. So we do matches.
Yeah, despite the fact, considering Cena wanted more dates. But,
It's the company's fault at the end of the
It
day.
is.
Which I'm gonna get to because I've been holding on to this for a minute. Why do you think I shit on the Cena tour on the awards? They had a chance to make it worth its meaning, but because they got lazy and they didn't want to book him for more appearances, which he wanted to do, he couldn't do what he needed to do to make every story he was involved with have more meaning.
And I was gonna
This is
say
why
this.
everything.
One at a
This is
time.
why everything seems deflating. This is why even that tap out thing seemed deflating or seemed against what people would have wanted because you didn't build it up like how you really should have.
I'm gonna say this.
Go
If
ahead,
Cena would have won, people would still bitch, oh, Gunther lost. Freaking Lewis again in a big time match. After losing the world title.
Yeah,
It's like, they're
Wrestling
kind
fans,
of doing themselves here.
wrestling fans bitch all the time. Hell, Charles, you bitch about as much as everybody else on this pod. So I
Yeah,
mean,
but
what are we doing?
I also think maybe he should have been undefeated, and then Gunther was the only man who beat him. Probably would have been.
But then that would mean Gunther would have to be WWE
that
champion.
would have to.
Yeah.
They would have to have planned that out. Which again,
Well, again,
they obviously
they had
didn't.
no. I mean, the Rock shit that fucked everything up too, and the Travis Scott stuff of it all. I mean, you know, originally they wanted Cody to turn heel, and then Cena said, "No, I'll do it."
So I'm gonna be that guy for 1 minute and just throw out a full idea of how you should have handled that retirement tour instead of how they actually did it. One, you don't entertain a fucking heel turn at all. If anything, you have Cena be a bit more desperate when it comes to the world title. Yes, you could build that up, but you would imply that from the Rumble, from when he said, "Oh, I'm getting in the Rumble, I need to establish that I am desperate for title number 17, and I'm willing to do anything to get it. And I'm sorry, Cody, if that means I gotta step over you, I'll do it. No Travis Scott, no Rock, just have Cena and Cody. They can both be babyface. Cena does whatever he can to win the title. People will cheer for him regardless because it's Cena. Just lean into it. Lean into the desperation. Have every match along the way. Have people blatantly try to tap out Cena at multiple points. You said you're never going to give up, right? Oh, we're going to test you. Punk tries to get him to tap out. Cody tries to get him to tap out. Randy Orton tries to get him to tap out. R-Truth tries to do it. Everyone tries to get him to do it. No one can do it. Except for Gunther.
That's a much better story. And also, Cena overall, if you're counting the Chamber and the Rumble, 18 matches across this past year. You know how many of them featured Logan Paul?
5.
Too fucking many.
5. 5 out of 18 had Logan Paul.
If you count the Rumble, the Chamber, then he had the tag match with Logan Paul. Then he then he had another tag match on SmackDown with when he was a babyface with Cody against Drew and Logan Paul. Then he fought Logan Paul at Clash in Paris. What the fuck are we? Why? Then obviously we could talk forever about the Brock Lesnar situation. That match
shouldn't have happened.
That was all fucking just the worst shit ever. I mean, we got the Orton match, we got the Punk match, we got the AJ match. I don't think his last Raw match being a 6-man tag, like, whatever, couldn't have. Again, it doesn't help that he could have had more dates. He was willing to do more dates, but who knows? Maybe there was issues with studios, and I don't know. But like, you couldn't have thrown in like an extra 1 or 2 here. It just, some of the matches here just don't feel like this was it. This was the best we had.
And again, if you establish a story of Cena being forced to fight even harder to avoid tapping out, now you've given that tap out loss some more meaning behind it.
I also think
instead of it just being kind of weak.
That a dude who was really into the whole, I want to showcase the future and NXT, never had one. I'm not saying he had a match in NXT, but never had one match with an NXT guy on like a Raw.
I think that's also kind of the double sport with Cena. He's too much of a company guy at a point.
He's a company guy, but he also clearly had a vision for what he wanted his retirement run to be. Now, look, is this Kurt Angle, Baron Corbin levels of bad? Absolutely not. But I do think for somebody like Cena, there could have been a lot more for him than what we got.
This retirement run is a fail.
That's a lot of, in my mind, not like the fuck you Hunter stuff, yeah, because the finish. But I also think it's a lot more of just fuck you for this whole thing. And then him laughing. Fuck you, dude. Like,
but look,
I don't have the opportunity to do it here because we already did the awards, but like, man, Triple H really could have been and should have been Ball Licker of the Year for his own balls.
This is why.
Oh, guess who put Triple H as the Ball Licker of the Year?
Yes, you did.
I did.
This is why, though, it's like it's not looking in it like it ain't. It's not going to get any better next year. If by any measure,
no, because they're just
going to get worse.
They're just going to go into it more
because they don't have another retirement tour to fall back on. Like they got people.
Oh no, actually, they have 4 apparently
retiring, but they
got Brock, Jericho, AJ.
They're not going to do like the same thing that Cena. Like it's not going to get this type of attraction. Like that's done. Like you're not getting this type of like publicity again.
And I also was gonna say too. Well, yeah, with those retirement tours, we know who their last opponent's gonna be. It's probably gonna be Gopher, and Gopher beats them, and Gopher just retires everybody. Whoever's retired gonna be, you're losing to Gopher.
But then I feel like that's gonna start getting tiring. It's like, oh, Gunther beats the legend.
And plus, they're already
cool.
building a match towards Gunther and AJ at this very moment. So,
well, that's already not a good sign.
It's fucking a whimper for what should have been a much more celebrated ending.
But that's the whole story of his entire retirement run. So I don't know what people were expecting. Like this is the company. This is what it is now. It just doesn't have a moment. But at this point in time, now they don't got fucking Cena to fall back on. So now what? That is the question.
Well, now it's Mania season.
Unlike most people who watched the match and left, for us, wrestling continues. It goes on, with or without Cena. So now what? So now what's the follow up? That is the biggest question that's going to be coming out of this entire thing.
I love the quote. As soon as Cena taps or Finisher Wrestling kills sports entertainment. Like, yep, that tells you much. I just laugh at that.
Although I would also like to say the following. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being me at this point, but wrestling's kind of in a weird place anyway, even as it is, because, WWE is not really making anybody happy, but it's like, there's not a wrestling company that's really in a good position to really tip anything either. So it's like, well, we're kind of in the same spot that we have been before. With wrestling before. Oh, well, except AEW's in a better place than TNA was, which is saying a lot. I don't know. Maybe we're just in that weird time zone right now with wrestling. Maybe we really just are stuck.
Now, is that to say that everything will stay bad? No, probably not. There is obviously going to be ebbs and flows, ups and downs. There always is, there always has been. It just does not look too promising right now with the way that Paul Levesque can't seemingly get his head out of his own ass at this very moment in time.
Or stop beefing with the fans long enough to actually give people something substantial and worth meaning.
You enjoying the show?
But at the end of the day, we salute you, John Cena.
For all the good, the bad, and the ugly that came with you, John,
You were one of a kind.
We'll miss you. We'll miss you in a way.
No, I definitely say he should be in the Hall of Fame at least.
Yeah, everybody can speak for yourself.
You're saying the absolute fucking obvious thing.
Everybody can speak for
Well,
themselves.
he won't be the headline next year. It'll be Stephanie.
Charles,
Everybody else,
Sorry.
everybody can speak for themselves. So shouts out to the GOAT Gunther, the Ring General. Fucking the ring.
oh, say
the
something
mat
nice.
is sacred. We tapping out bitch ass white boys throughout 2026.
Say something nice about it.
This ain't Cody Rhodes, motherfucker.
I'm glad that
You got your stroke off on the award show. You can say something nice about Cena.
Say something nice about Cena.
I'm glad that you gave my guy Lord Tensai a chance when nobody else would.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And that's how we're gonna end the Four Post Massacre Podcast. Charles, I almost called you Cody, but is there? Well, I guess please tell these people, I guess, where they can find you, what you got coming up, and if you want, a final message for the audience going into 2026.
One, Zaya, stay nice about Cena, asshole.
I did.
Number one.
I said something nice.
No, you didn't. And number two, I'll say what I need to say then. Now, before I get to what here, thank you, Cena. That's all. You've been there for my whole entire childhood, all the way to the very end. Thank you. And as far as that, check out VW Prestige. Hopefully. And that's about it.
All right.
And also, as far as the message goes, don't be assholes, people. And also, don't pull his eye over here having an ultra hate boner for no reason on people.
Oh, I don't hate the guy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You hate
Slander at this
Cody.
point. I do hate Cody.
Exactly,
Fuck Cody.
Adam.
Cody fucking sucks.
Don't pull his eye, folks. Don't pull his eye.
Yeah,
Remember that.
yeah. That's the best message so far we've got.
All right, Mr. Braun, Smoke Man.
Yeah, I guess.
Is there anything that you would like to help close out today's show?
As always, support independent pro wrestling is the backbone of our industry. Without them, there is no future. So please go out of the way, find your local indie, and give them some support, because you never know, one of these days, that man could be the next John Cena. Jordan Oliver, next John Cena. Right, Saya?
No.
Yeah.
Adam, that's a pretty high bar.
Hey, look, you never
That's a
know.
little too high.
That's the whole point. The indies is where, it could come from. You never know who could be the next big deal.
All right. Well, with that being said, that's about going to end things for us here at the Four Post Massacre Podcast. We will be joined by the Brit next episode to talk about G1 Climax Finals 2015. And then after that, that will be leading us into Josh's special episode after getting the most appearances for the 2025 season. And that will be the end of the year for us for the Four Post Massacre Podcast.
And with me hosting the pod, that means the return to the news segment.
Oh, fucking hell.
I'm joking.
I'll actually not bring you on this fucking show.
He can host. He can do what he wants.
Well, depends if anything news major doesn't happen during the
Yeah,
week.
hopefully. Normally doesn't, but...
Don't be sure.
Hold on.
Anything's possible.
Hold on. Well, Adam did just say I can do whatever I want.
Adam, why are you saying shit?
Well, because that's the point of the host, is the host gets to do what they want.
All right. How about I make an executive? No bringing back bringing back the news segment.
Well, unless something major happens, that can't
Hey,
be
look,
ignored.
as the man who runs this server, I would do whatever with this I want to.
Oh my golly! All right, well, we'll be
Got you there.
like I said.
That's 2 weeks. It's in 2 weeks.
That will be the end for our 25 season, and once that will end, that will start the doomsday clock for the Four Post Massacre Podcast, because I believe 2026 will be the final year for the pod, which I feel like is a pretty good place.
You got to be on the episode with the big announcement.
Yeah. But
Oh, lovely.
But that is still a whole year away. We still got a whole year left to celebrate with you guys. So, as always, you can check us out on Podbean, Apple Podcast, and YouTube as well. Check us out. We have the Four Post Massacre Universe mode ongoing. We are building up to Survivor Series War Games. So be sure to check that out on the channel. Subscribe, like our videos, share it, do all that fun stuff. And until then, take care, everybody. And you might not be able to see him now, but I guarantee you'll be seeing a lot more of him outside of the ring, because that John Cena, I think he's a pretty special guy. So good night, everybody.